by her former partner, Mr. Cyril Ali, during the MPP days when corruption was flourishing in the country. So she has zero record on fighting corruption. Then you come to my friend Dillon. Dillon is an indecent opportunist and a dishonest charlatan.
But Anthony Jackson,
did I hear you say
dangerous hypocrite? This man here will not serve Liberia well. Today, as we speak, Dillon, who was talking blah 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 blah. What did you hear about him? Abortier, Senator Abortier, he said, hey man, yeah, he almost a political Pharisee. He's a hypocrite. In the day, he telling me I corrupt. In the night, he crawling on his belly, pathetically begging me for hand out. Have you heard Dillon to issue any rebuttal to that statement? No. In the law, that statement qualifies as what? Adaptive admission. When somebody says something about you in the public and that thing is not true, the duty is upon you to denounce, to refute the allegation. The law says if you do not refute that allegation is presumed and assumed to be true.
Anthony Jackson,
we call Mr. Senator Thier accusation against Dillon to be true. When Musa Belete, out of anger, announced on OKFN and say, that Dillon man here who say I saw to Paul, he will never say that about me because I sponsor his campaign. They don't ever announce to the Liberian people that Musa Belede took some of his corrupt money to sponsor his campaign. No, he is not an earnest person. And so all the adjectives ascribed to him, they are befitting of him.
Anthony Jackson, last evening I listened to you on Freedom FM and you were...
The confusion is such that these people are determined in their irreligious action to undermine the foundational principle and doctrine of the Liberty Party. You know that I am a founding executive member, not just of the Liberty Party, but the three arrangements that gave prominence to Councillor Bronski when he fled from the Charles Taylor regime. The three arrangements that we established. Number one was the United Democratic Party, the Liberty Party, and the Friends of Bronski. Those institutions aspire to two fundamental doctrines. Number one, establishing a nation under the rule of law. That was the first principle that we all stood for. The second thing was the integrity standard. Today, the people who are providing leadership for the party, they have absolutely no regard, no decent regard for integrity. They have no decent regard for even the respect for rule of law. They are organizing convention in contravention of the party constitution. They have come and brought on board somebody with a notoriously tarnished checker history. I mean, these are the things that I am talking about. Because I'm reminding them all of the basic doctrine and the principle of the party, they are finding it offensive. You know, everywhere around the world, when somebody stand up and speak out against ill in society, that person sometimes draws hatred. You draw hatred from the people who want to perpetuate, you know, the wrongness in society. And so this is the challenge we are dealing with. But I'm happy that I still have men in the party that believe in the aspiration, the fundamental principle of the party.
And you think you can turn things around?
Oh yeah, we are hopeful.
Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Once again, keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. A very good morning and a pleasant welcome to another edition of the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.7, the official voice of Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. We're beaming live and direct from the corner of Broad and Buchanan Streets, downtown Monrovia. Today is Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. Good morning from wherever you are this morning, joining us, whatever you're doing. And welcome to The Breeze on ABC Radio. We are striving for peace and harmony. We go places where others can afford to reach. We give you all the best in one package. That's why you just can't beat us. We say join us and let's together make this presentation of the Morning Breeze interactive. Too many training issues to talk about this morning on the show. We'll also try to link up with some of our correspondents, give you the weather report, update about the traffic, and other issues on the show today, folks. So it's a huge menu, loaded. Invite a friend to join us this lovely Wednesday morning as we rumble through lots of training developments of the day. On the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.7 with me and Tia Williams. But let's take a few bars of the theme song. We'll come back, give you the weather report, update about the traffic, and other issues on the show. Please keep tuned. Oh yes, welcome back to the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.7. It feels good to be back on this network after a week off. Well, a very good morning to all of you who are glued to the broadcast this morning. Welcome once again to the Morning Breeze. It's on ABC Radio 105.7. The man who is sitting in this morning is Jefferson Weir. Jeff, good morning. Welcome. How are you? How was your night? It's a pleasure. Good to see you.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Let me say again, good morning to you, Theo. And also, it's a pleasure again. And it's a pleasure again seeing you this morning after almost, should I say, almost a week?
Yes.
You've been kind of busy and a couple of health condition, but it's good that you're in good health and you're back. But yes, we're here this morning sharing the breakfast as a matter of fact, the platform. Yeah, with other people. So it's good we sit behind these microphones and provide information to the Liberian people.
Great. Well, Jefferson Weir is the man who's sitting in this morning. Probably later on during the course of the broadcast, we'll be joined by
Yeah,
Anthony
Anthony
Jeffan.
Jeffan.
Yes, we'll be joined by Anthony Jeffan, who I'm told is making his way to the studio this morning as we rumble through a lot of issues on the show this morning. Well, but today the weather is. I'm getting feedback from somewhere, Jeff.
Yeah,
I'm hearing myself
I too,
somewhere, somewhere,
I
somewhere,
too am
somewhere,
getting feedback.
somewhere. I'm
I'm
hearing
hearing
myself.
myself as well.
Let's take a break to do some adjustment. All right, the weatherman tells me is 24 degrees Celsius at the moment. We will experience moderate rain during the course of the day in Monrovia and its environs. 24 degrees Celsius this morning. The wind power is at 3, and yes, it's between 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. Well, that's the weather for you. Take you and add in accordance as you head to your various uh, places of work this morning. Those of you going to do the regular and legal hustle, just know that perhaps you're going to have some moderate rain around town. I don't know about other parts of the country, but Monrovia and its environs is going to be moderate rainfall during the course of the day. Mind you, the weather changes at any time, so it's possible that it could change. And well, if it changes, then it's just going to be good for all of us this morning. Well, again, this is The Breeze. It's on ABC Radio 105.7. All of you who are headed to town this morning, currently there's a traffic from the ELWA junction to 540 Boulevard, sorry, from Boulevard to 540, traffic as well. From 540 to the Catholic Junction, traffic as well. And from Catholic Junction to Vamoman, traffic. From Vamoman to Tony Street, traffic. Once you uh, pass 20th Street, it means you are a bit out of the traffic. You can sail to town easily and just go about your normal hustle. But it's good to wake up early to beat the traffic. It's good that you wake up early to beat the traffic. I don't know about some parts of the Bourgeois
Yeah,
Island
the Bushra Island.
around.
Specifically not coming from the Broadview end, you notice traffic from VOA Junction because
Yeah,
early in the morning I
VOE.
was that is there's an intersection there, so cars coming in from Jatino Town from Berryman Junction, so and then from Port River end, so you experience a huge traffic there and coming as far as or the overhead bridge. Just after the overhead bridge, you experience a little at Redfield Junction there because of pop holes. So you also experience traffic there as well. Little traffic. Then you come as far as the bridge before the new bridge, before getting on the Simple Bridge, Town Junction. There is a little bit of traffic also because of pop holes. That particular area. Then across the Simple Bridge, beginning from Toto, just there opposite the Simere Parish. Yeah, so you experience traffic from that particular point coming towards Saturday Market, Beer Factory, and Momotown Junction. The road leading towards Gardwell, and you will experience traffic.
It seems to you so okra with.
That's my terrain. So
Oh, okay, yeah, you got it
yeah,
right.
yeah. So you know that's my terrain, and then you also experience traffic in the Douala area, mainly from the Douala Mansion, Kangas building, because business people, they come on the streets, they take in fact half of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that area, I mean, and then the unnecessary U-turn of Kekera, the guys just do the unnecessary turning coming towards Douala itself, huge traffic as well, and also the road. I mean, little bit, yeah, not too good over there. So cars will leave from the opposite lane, yes, because of the road condition, not too favorable to the drivers there. Cardwell Junction also traffic, and then going to
Coward Junction is
yes,
always tense.
always
Always
tense,
tense.
always tense.
Always
You know.
tense.
In fact, the guys, the riders, they are always in the middle of the road, just park and then picking passengers. So the slow movement of cars will cause that area to. Then the bridge, the Cardwell Bridge, there is a traffic there.
Okay.
Cars coming from Cardwell using the Logantown route coming towards Coward Junction as well. Then from Momotown crossing to Logantown, traffic is there. And then you come as far as Town, where you experience traffic because of pop holes as well. And then as far as Vartown, the traffic starts from Claratown all the way to the bridge. And then, you get on the bridge and
you can head to town
yes,
safely or easily.
So when you come in from outside, you gotta pick up.
But on the overall, it's always good to wake up early to beat the traffic.
Yes.
If you don't want to get caught up in the traffic, wake up earlier and just. I mean, it's easy when you wake up early.
And that's the best thing you can do.
Easily.
You
no headache, no stress.
No need to say, I'm rushing, because but then you say you want to wait and you want to rush, the traffic will beat you down.
Exactly. Well, folks, that's it for you. A bit of information about the traffic at the moment across Monrovia and its environs. You also listen to the weather report. You have to take cue and add in accordance. Well, let's take this break. This will set the basis for the first segment of our discussion this morning on not the heart of the morning breeze.
The morning breeze.
Never mind, the morning breeze is going to set the basis for the first segment of the morning breeze. And then, we can contact our correspondent this morning due to time.
Yeah.
But let's take this break, Jeff.
The Rescue Missions campaign promptly refuted the claims of St. Science, Freedom FM, and CDC zealots, including officials of government through a Facebook release by National Campaign spokesman Mohammed Ali. Moments after releasing false information to the public about JMB's health, the unauthorized release of CCTV footage of the former VP by authorities of the RIA at the behest of President George Manuel Weah to surrogates of the CDC is clear violation of Section 17.40.3 of the Liberia Civil Aviation Regulations, Volume 12, Number 70, issued on August 11, 2021. The CCTV footage is part of the passenger's name record, or referred to as the PNR of the UP Standard Bearer, and it is his privacy. The right to that privacy was clearly violated yesterday by the RIA and the government operating through the NSA and its surrogates. In addition to the above, CCTV is not for public view. CCTV cameras are installed at institutions or facilities for the purpose of tracking criminals. Once the CCTV footage of our Standard Bearer was released by the NSA Director Sam Sion, the Intelligence Bureau of the Rescue Mission Campaign launched an immediate investigation to determine the motive behind such blatant violation of privacy rights. Our intelligence has found that the government of Liberia, through the National Security Agency, or other state security agency, and privately hired security groups or individuals, have been tracking every movement of the UP Standard Bearer with the utmost sinister motive.
All right, folks. The Opposition Unity Party Public Affairs Department has described as a threat against the safety of Ambassador Joseph Human Boaka the leaking of a CCTV video footage from the Roberts International Airport. According to the Unity Party, the release of the video that shows the departure of their Standard Bearer from the Liberian airport threatens the security and privacy against or amidst these elections. Unity Party Rescue Team Public Affairs Director Mohammed Ali, you heard earlier on, he said the departure of Ambassador Boaka was private and had no intention of making it public. Mohammed Ali noted that the unauthorized release of the former VP trip violates Section 17.403 of the Liberian Civil Aviation Laws of the country. At the same time, Unity Party has threatened legal action against the CDC for releasing its Standard Bearer CCTV video footage at RIA. According to Ali, the Unity Party legal team are currently working on procedures that may lead to a legal matter. Well, Jeff, I thought to do this morning so that it will set the basis for the conversation on the first segment of the Morning Breeze here on ABC Radio 15.7. Yesterday, I was fortunate to have had the video, to have seen the video rather, and from what I saw, judging from my experience, and in all fairness, from what I noticed yesterday while viewing that video, I don't want to believe that I could be wrong, but that is my kind of opinion on this whole video thing, right?
Yeah.
What I noticed is that that video that is circulating across social media don't seem to be or CCTV video footage. I don't want to believe that, because I was asking somebody who is technically inclined, somebody who has an edge when it comes to technology, who is well schooled in that area.
Yeah.
And the person differ. And based on the conversation, I tend to believe some things. And I realized that yes, indeed, that video is not a CCTV video. No, there's a huge difference. Technically, the guy said to me, CCTV will not zoom. You don't zoom. Once the camera is stationed or positioned at a particular place, it captures.
It doesn't rotate.
Yes, it doesn't rotate. Thank you. It doesn't rotate. It captures that direction where the activities are taking place or where something is happening. But I saw the video. I mean, you could zoom in, the video zooming in, zooming out.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is this possible? Is it a different kind of CCTV that's been introduced, or is it that technology has improved to a much more greater extent that will cause a CCTV video nowadays to be able to zoom in and zoom out? I was concerned. That's the first thing I want to establish. That, in my opinion, judging from what I saw, I don't want to believe that that video was, I mean,
a
CCTV video
footage.
Yes, I don't want to believe that. The next thing is, he talked about the safety of the former vice president, and he's linking it to the ruling establishment. I'm here sitting asking myself, why will Mr. Bwaka be seen as a threat to the government? Yeah, one may argue that he's
a major
one of the leading
figure,
opposition political figure in the country, but I don't think he's a threat to the government. I don't think the government is even after Ambassador Bwaka. I could be wrong. Don't get me. Don't.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, Jeff, let us be careful how we handle issues during these critical times in our country. Let us not make statements that will stir up, violence across the country. I mean, these are things that have the propensity to just derail the peace we all enjoy today.
Oh yeah.
Why would somebody be after the former vice president? I mean, he's safe. He's moving around. I mean, he's not a target. In my opinion, he's not a target.
Yeah.
Why will more than others claimed that Ambassador Bwaka is being looked after by the government, and I mean, his safety is questioned and all like that? I don't want to bar that. So, judging from those 2 points, I want to say in this public manner that that video is in no way a CCTV video footage. No. People who are technically inclined, people who are schooled in that area, people who have edge when it comes to technology will tell you. If you do an assessment of the video, Jeff, you come to realize a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
I have seen CCTV video footages, right? I have seen several of them. And what I saw, try to do the comparison. It's far apart. Far. So I think the United Party and others should be calling for an investigation of
who
did that video, and not linking it to the government.
Of course.
Yes, I think that would have been fair enough to call for an investigation. I mean, so that identical thing can be probed, and we realize or get to know who actually did that. Because I'm sure the person who did that
Was at a
was
position.
above, right?
Yes.
Was above, because you could see Ambassador Bwaka and all the other security guys.
Yes.
You could even see as far as above their heads, you know. And then you also notice the zooming in and zooming out. That person must have, you know, stood somewhere above to do that. But that cannot be a CCTV video footage. No, you could do your own analysis as well. I don't know what you think, Jeff. Others who are monitoring, perhaps they will have the opportunity to call in and give their position. But I think that video is not a CCTV video footage, and I strongly believe that this government is not after Ambassador Joseph Bwaka. For what? For what? Ambassador Bwaka has been here.
He has never complained anything about
He has been here.
people being after him.
Why would the government want to go after him now? I don't see that. So I think that was a lazy argument. I think what they should have done was to call for an investigation to know who at the airport recorded the former vice president. And today the video is all across social media. But that cannot be equated to a CCTV video footage. And you cannot squarely blame the government for that. That is my take on it. I don't know how you see it, Jeff. Let me allow you to come in.
Yeah.
And then we can see what's around here.
So, Theo, you see, the first thing here is, like you said, I too, in my opinion, will say that video is not a CCTV video footage. Now, you remember let me take you back. You remember the recent accident that occurred, at the rehab area involving this truck, so-called pickup truck that lost control. The truck that lost control, right? And it had to take lives. It resulted to in fact, the truck getting burned, and a student who was even involved, he got burned. Now, if you look at that video, that CCTV footage, right, that video, there is no audio from that video, that accident. Because when I saw it, and thankfully, the store that was there, I think it was it's a technical store or what, but the store that was there, the camera that recorded, what you could hear was only the people talking, but it was not from the video that where they captured the accident and what have you. No, it wasn't it. So a CCTV, in fact, any CC, I have not seen it. I asked a few of my friends that are technicians, that are IT specialists, and when they saw the video, they said, "No, but this is not a C. In fact, a CCTV
does
not rotate.
Yeah, it doesn't rotate. It's always static.
So if you watch the video,
you wouldn't hear any audio coming from a CCTV
audio.
video.
If you look at it carefully, you see the video. It captured the Unity Party standard bearer from a distance, and I think there were three plus Joseph Bwaka, Ambassador Bwaka, 4. So it captured them, but then it was zooming in and out. The camera was zooming in and out. I mean, tell me, how will a somebody who is controlling or is there a station and then is zooming in out, and then the former vice president came as far as the decks where he came. I don't know whether he was checking in, they were doing, and then they left and they came outside on the other side of the building. Imagine, so you would tell me that where that camera was stationed, it could rotate, because when the camera rotates, it's going to hit the other wall. But you see, it went on the other side, it rotated. How on earth you would tell me that a CCTV would just say that camera would just start rotating?
And in fact, the video is even blurred.
The video is blurred. So you see, so the person might have used a sophisticated phone. Mind you, iPhone has a very good camera. Samsung has a very good camera. It can zoom the person from a distance. It can zoom a person from a distance where you will see it. I mean, there will be blur, but you'll recognize the person in the video or in the photo. That's the case of that video. So I don't know where Mo Ali is coming from accusing. So I mean, in the first place, like you said, why would authorities at the RIA want to leak that video, want to record Ambassador Boakai, on his impromptu trip to Ghana, as they released stated, as Mo Ali has said.
I think, Jeff, the Unity Party folks should be making more clarity
on the visit
the former
to
vice president trip
to the sub. The sub region.
In order to relax the huge speculations in the public, because it is alleged that probably, I don't like to talk about this, but I will have to say
which we are now wishing
for the sake of the conversation.
Yes,
it is alleged that the former vice president isn't well again,
and that's So
I think if that is the case, or for any reason, they should be able to inform the public adequately.
Yes.
Maybe you could say, hey, this is untrue. The former vice president is healthy. I mean, he's off to a particular country for a particular reason. I mean, just to make that clarity to avoid speculations, because in a society where information dissemination is not reaching, or it's not effective.
Because this man is a key figure in our political dispensation now.
Where information dissemination is not effective, people will tend to speculate. And when these speculations comes about, it becomes a problem.
Yes.
People interpret it differently, their own way. So I think they should be more or less concerned about making the clarity as compared to linking this to the airport authority,
even
the government,
CDC,
and they're talking about the safety of Ambassador Boakai. Ambassador Boakai is safe.
Who is after him?
Everyone
Ambassador Boakai has been here all through. Nobody. He had not even released one day a statement that gangs or whoever had gone to your eye, or he had been attacked. No way.
I think it's a lazy argument.
So I don't expect this coming from Mo Ali.
They should be more concerned or more concentrated about the campaign.
Yes.
As we speak, the CDC is off to Margibi County this morning. From Margibi, they will go to other counties
to Grand-Bassam
to campaign.
Yes.
Vigorously. I think they should be more or less concerned about the campaign.
Yeah.
And strategize on how, they can defeat the government.
So imagine
that should be the key focus instead of preferring these kinds of lazy arguments that will not suffice in the public.
You are suspended campaign for 3 days. 3 days.
Something must be wrong, Jeff.
Campaign.
Something must be wrong.
So when I read Mo Ali's release in just a short release, I think 3 or 4 paragraphs that he wrote on his page and on the Unity Party page. When I saw it, I just underlined two words there. In fact, he said impromptu. What makes the visit impromptu? Then he went to say suspended. What do you mean? In this time where the people of Liberia, as you claim, are waiting for you. You want to rescue them, waiting for you. Then you say so that visit was more important than you meeting with the people, telling them what you would do if you win these elections. What will you do? But then you abandon the people and you go. Then somebody Mo Ali come and say, RIA people and the CDC government. Are you telling me that the Ambassador Boakai's life is not safe because of this? No. That particular video, if anybody, you look at that video, a CCTV video, you can zoom in and out at the same time. When it's recording, it's just static. Because it is recording. The camera is there to record everywhere. Jeff, at one place, just focus. So if you zoom in, apparently, if you zoom in, and then because when you zoom, the image gets wider, then you will not capture the other places.
Jeff, when there are issues, it's always good to have consultation. It's always good to seek a professional advice or advices, right? It's important before coming to the public, before making an official statement on issues, right? I'm sure if the Unity Party folks had contacted people who are knowledgeable, they would have advised them properly, not to
even release,
even accuse falsely.
Yeah,
you get it correct. So I'm sure they did not do any consultation.
And I said,
when these things are happening, sometimes you find people who are schooled, people who are
technocrats within the Unity Party,
people who have vast experience or knowledge about these things. Of course. They will advance and tell you what is what. Instead of just coming out and releasing statements and linking people to all kinds of allegations, I think is wrong, and it should not be happening in our society. Because, like I mentioned earlier, these kinds of attacks, these kinds of allegations coming from the opposition, linking the government to these kinds of things, I think it's not called for, especially during this time where we are headed towards election.
Yes.
I think it's not prudent. This was not wise. I think the slip, they have to go back again and rethink this and probably come out with something different. This is not what we expect to see.
Yeah.
This is not what we want to see.
We don't want to be seeing or hearing these kind of things.
No.
In this time,
this is
that they after him. He's I mean, he's not safe. You questioning the government about, I mean, a major opposition political figures. I mean, you are you kidding me?
How are they going to even pursue this legally? I was thinking last night as to how they will even start to pursue this legally, because this is our allegation.
Seriously.
And before making these kinds of allegations, you have to have proof. You must have sufficient evidence to prove in a court of competent jurisdiction.
Oh yes.
So I mean, these kinds of allegations should not be given credence in our space. Honestly, they should not be given any credence here, Jeff. So we just thought to
weigh in on
this morning, so that we inform the audience about this allegation, about this leaked CCTV video, quote unquote.
It's not CCTV video.
I don't even want to call it
that particular video is somebody's camera. Look where that person was positioned.
Technology has advanced to a greater extent.
So
anybody can sit from anywhere and do anything.
Oh yes. Nobody had the mind or thought that somebody would be up here, maybe recording or videotaping us on the street, as early as this time we're living, without the knowledge of anybody. So no, they it didn't come to the Unity Party's attention that somebody will be there to do this recording. Then you say CCTV going around from inside, passing all outside. So you don't have a CCTV outside to capture images. Are you telling me that? So you zoom in, you zoom out, you go around and rotate. No. Even movies, when you watch movies, you see CCTV. In fact, the camera will be stationed at a particular point. You come in. Imagine when you come under the camera, you pass. Wherever you pass, it will not see you again. The camera will not capture you again because you're under the camera now. So there is a pause right there, and then you zoom in. That's the only time you can zoom.
But listen, Jeff, what I know is that CCTV cameras are posted all around a particular environment or a particular property, right?
Yeah.
For example, maybe you have one at the front, you have one on the side, left or right side, at the back, to be able to view
the entire surrounding.
Yes. That's what I know.
Yeah.
So the one from the front will not see for the one at the back.
Obviously not.
The one from the back will not see for the one on the side.
Sure.
And on the other side as well. That's what I know.
But that's just it.
And you can sit wherever you will be at a particular moment.
And you monitor everything at the same time.
Every side at the same time.
Yeah.
So like you mentioned, why when he called the other CCTV camera, he picking up from everyone?
So that's my point. Because there's a camera outside there that the direction you're taking, that direction you go in, it is looking at you. So it will pick you up from there. There's another one at your back. As you turn your back, it picks you up from the back.
It's clear, man. That thing is. It's not a CCTV video footage. I mean, these kinds of allegations should not be given credence.
When they come in with these things and say they should,
from the opposition, I think it's wrong.
Yeah, you accuse the government did this.
But let's bring on Anthony. He's just joining us. Anthony, good morning. It's a pleasure. Good to have you on the Morning Breeze. How are you today?
Good morning to you. Let me say good morning to Jeff. Good morning to all of our followers, our listeners this morning, who continue to follow us religiously as we go about doing our professional duties. It's a pleasure to be here.
Before you came in, we're talking about this allegation from the opposition about the CCTV video footage all across social media. They're linking it to the government. I'm sure you saw the video as well. What is your take, Anthony? Then we can get into other issues on the show this morning.
Well, fortunately, I've been able to follow that too. I saw it last evening. The first thing, my first question was the video in question. Does it have a sound? Yes, the video has sound under. Whether somebody was doing commentary or There was breeze.
Probably.
Yes. Yes, because the thing is, whether you listen to a particular voice that you can identify or recognize, or there was breeze blowing that you listen to, and or people talking randomly, walking, the sound. Yes, there is a sound under that video. And my first question was, do we hear sound on a CCTV video? No. So if anyone can hear sound, you remember when the accident took place at the Rawa International Airport Highway.
Yeah, rehab.
That killed the student and police officer, right?
Officer.
Every one of us saw that video. Did you hear sound on that video? So if CCTV can get sound, it means they will install it for people who will gossip the management.
Of course.
But they install CCTV only for people who will take anything that doesn't belong to them, or people who are coming in dubiously or doing other things out of the way.
Exactly.
So my first question was, is there any sound? Yes, there's a sound. How can it be CCTV then hearing sound? The next thing was, so the CCTV this time can be holding it out here, be passing around with it.
Yeah, you can zoom in now.
That's another question. No, that leaves zoom now.
Yeah, you passing around.
They may pass.
He left from.
I saw the video. So Ambassador Joseph Boakai, after whether he was checking in or whatever,
at the desk,
when he left that place, the camera followed him. Hey man, my girl, they do it. The camera that inside will never see me again. But it wrap around.
Yeah.
It wrap around. It follow him. What kind of CCTV is that? CCTV face one area.
Oh yeah.
It faces one side.
So the same camera from the front follow the man all the way over there.
So, for example, when CCTV is in the corner of the studio, it focuses on every one of us here. The moment we any of us gets out, will not be seen anymore.
Exactly.
Until the one in the lobby.
Of course. That's
can
what I
capture
said.
us.
That's what I said.
So
his position, at strategic locations.
Yes.
Yes. That's how I know it to be.
So the camera follow the former vice president. Well, the opposition Unity Party might have a point to say the video footage of the vice president leakage undermines his security and safety, right? Yes, the fact that anybody could record him and bring it out somewhere he thought he was maybe living secretly. Yeah, to you when you go somewhere secretly, you want somebody to know. When anybody bring it out,
the man is a major political figure.
So this is the case now.
It's a major opposition.
Yeah. So why would you be living secret? Why would you want to live secretly?
What's about living secret?
So the time the man was going.
That's why I mentioned Anthony. I think they should be more concerned about making clarity.
Yeah. Why the visit was impromptu?
About his visit to wherever he went or wherever he is at the moment.
The United Party should be making.
So the time the man was leaving, maybe the man wanted to go. He won't for. You can be traveling, man. You can be serious.
So let me ask you. Everywhere President Weah goes,
he has media coverage.
You will get to know.
You will know.
Yeah.
Even at the airport.
Even if he wants to do it quietly, people will get to know.
Yeah.
Why you think it happened that way?
Because maybe President Weah is the president. He's
exactly.
a major,
political
figure.
Who is Ambassador Boakai?
Ambassador Boakai is a former vice president, a major political figure as well. And so I'm just trying to say this.
Man, nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with it. The issue is there is nothing wrong with.
So then why would you accuse the RIA?
Wrong with people knowing about his whereabouts, but for somebody to also secretly record him. Well, mind you, now they were accusing the United Party has accused the government, right, of leaking his CCTV video footage. Now, anyone can know that video is not a CCTV video. So clear. They agree now, since only the RIA management or authority has access to the CCTV videos and other things in that place. Yeah, we want to agree now that anybody could do that recording, and then we can't hold the management because it is not a CCTV.
Exactly.
Yeah. So whoever recorded Ambassador Boakai, it is left with the United Party to liaise with the government.
Yeah.
Launch an investigation.
Exactly.
To
That's
know
what I said before you even came
to know
Who did that?
Who
did that
is
recording?
the one recording people at the RIA
Secretly.
and releasing the video
To the public.
to the public? So if you do it, or you, the government liaising with the government is almost like working with the management of the RIA.
RIA.
So if you do it, then we are now saying we're getting somewhere with the investigation.
Mhm.
But when you say you will sue the RIA authority or you will sue the
The
government because the former vice president video is out, then you make the thing difficult for yourself. The reason is just simple. Those are the people who are supposed to help you in the investigation.
Yeah.
So when you sue them, the people who know law say burden of proof lasts only while accused, right?
Accuser.
So when you accuse me, you will bring the proof.
Mhm.
So the government will say that because you sue me, the government will sit down and say,
Yeah.
then we let the people finally approve. So you now, you are not an authority to go and invest,
So
to
you
go.
go start looking for the person who did
Yes. You're not an authority to go to RIA to go look for people who do it,
it.
right?
Yeah. You're not.
So the Unity Party, on the other hand, has to liaise with the government. The government has to launch an investigation into that saga, ensure that that person who did the recording
Mhm.
is brought to book and the necessary legal actions
Mhm.
are taken.
Mhm.
Because that could expose even the RIA, right?
Mhm.
Somebody traveling. In fact, there are some things, maybe there are some conversations
Mhm.
people will have.
Mhm.
The RIA management could be having some kind of conversation with Ambassador Boaka. Mind you now, Ambassador Boaka is the main opposition figure. He is a potential president of this country. So anybody or any government agency could hold any conversation with him in that maybe if you win, meeting me or Papi, and those are the people who work at that place. They were there
Mhm.
during his vice presidency. So that person recording could even expose the entity in some of their conversations. So they are also provided if the Unity Party can now go to them and complain formally. Yes, instead of complaining formally, don't say you will sue.
Uh-huh.
An attempt to sue the people, you will suffer yourself. Formally complain, you put them under the duress to law for to investigate.
Mm.
Because if I complain to them, RIA is a public institution, but they also do business. Yes. So you need to help yourself, then they help you. But that video there, my brother, folks, that video is not, it's not a CCTV video.
Like I mentioned earlier, I think they should be more concerned about focusing on the campaign. Time is running out.
No, the issue of their campaign,
They should be more focused
all
on
of
the
that,
campaign.
all of that. That's
Thinking about their own strategy.
that
Because,
is their own
but
issue.
the thing about it,
they want to see the government.
Yeah,
so
so
that should be the
that
key
is
focus.
their own
instead
issue
of
too.
instead of parading
for
with these
me-
kinds of
so,
petty
yeah.
arguments.
For me, I could say the
You know.
issue of their campaign, it is their own Kenja.
Yeah,
they-
okay, now so they got to
yes.
focus
But
on
most
some
of
of
the
the Kenyans.
campaign-
So they can tour their Kenja if they want.
and
If they want to leave it and be running behind releasing video footage, the time they will take.
That's what I'm saying.
1 week they will take behind video footage. There are other.
That
there-
1 week you could make impact in other
Their other
places. You
friends,
could make your
their
presence
other
felt in
friends
other
are
places.
campaigning.
Yes.
Places they're supposed to be reaching, they might not even reach there until
Exactly.
the campaign ends. So if they don't want to focus on the campaign and they want to focus on video footage release, and especially where it is not what you think, then they'll be wasting their time.
you
But
It's a
suspending
complete waste of
for
time.
whole
Ca-
3
campaign-
days.
the
Why?
campaign-
If I the Monserrato campaign team of the Unity Party is headed by Senator Darius Dillon.
Yeah.
So you suspended the entire process, even though you have Senator Darius Dillon, so he can go in the absence of the former vice president, the standard bearer.
Yeah, but you know,
But you have you have the second main commander of the Unity Party, Jeremiah Kuhn, Senator Kuhn is in Nimba along with Prince Joseph. You
Wait.
did not suspend Nimba
when you are selling,
under Monserrato.
when you are selling a candidate, I think it is prudent enough to have that candidate present. The presence of that candidate would mean a whole lot.
Granted.
because this is the person you're marketing. This is the person you want Liberians to support or to elect.
So
how can we elect someone who is not saying? I mean,
but
the president is not saying anything to us. How? So I think the presence of the former vice presidents and the former vice president during this campaign period in our time in our country, I think it's important. He has to be visible.
There is nothing more important than
President Weah is all over.
Theo, there is nothing more important
than the president all over the country.
Than the presence of the person who you want the people to know.
Exactly.
Because how can Jeff and Theo go to Waterside or maybe go to Nuclear Town? Should I say Nuclear Town? No, man.
Nuclear Town,
you can go say me Nuclear Town. Go to maybe Red Light. Want to sell Anthony Jeffan. The Anthony Jeffan and the people. There are people who don't know me. There are people who may not know me. So when you want to say like Eugene always doing right, Eugene can say, "You look at him, and you see a shining apple. You only want the picture. Like the same apple, you will see." Yeah, on a very serious note. So you need to be present. People could go there and say,
Anthony, that will also help, to erase some of the speculations about the former vice president's health. Because once he appears in the public, people see him.
So
they would dispel some of the rumors coming out about his health.
So those are some of the reasons. They cancel, they suspended, even though people.
You can go campaign. You want to sell somebody anything. You want to say, "Leave it bien."
All our leaders should be thinking on how to clarify. To explain to the people more about their standard bearers impromptu visit.
You're selling your market a good market. There you go to the point.
Yeah.
I got market good. It's all the market I live
the market.
You tell somebody
the market here around here.
I got one good share. I got good share.
It will still be in country.
It can fail you. It's good.
It's
good for you.
Where
is it one living home?
They should stay on see it.
Yeah, it's coming.
I think they should be concerned about marketing the former vice president in a more positive way.
And then chasing after a video that they don't even have proof.
Yes.
So
on a very
we don't want to buy this.
On a very serious note. On a very serious
linking the government to
all to rubbish that claim, all of the allegations.
On a very serious
they're not substantive enough.
My issue is when you look at the video, you know that, and that's there for me. There I have serious problem. For you to see reality and you turn it on the other side. Hey,
politics aside.
Had the United Party come out to say people who recorded the former vice president over there will ensure that they are prosecuted. We ensure that they face the weight of the law. Then we're discussing the issue in the right way. But if you wake up to say RRA people release CCTV video footage, then you've gone the other way around. Sometimes when
let's say violate section 17.403
of
the civil aviation laws of the country.
If they refuse, if they leak CCTV video, then his claim is legitimate. The Unity Party claim is legitimate. But if a video is recorded through phone, you use cell phone to record a video. So the thing is, it is not the RRA that are using phone alone.
No.
Every one of us will have phones.
Everyone.
Even some of those who were accompanying the former vice president, they have phones. Some of the information that leaked from the various political camps and other places, they are from within.
Right there.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Sometimes they even have Judas among them.
Oh, yeah.
Should we say, okay, the way they throw it at the RRA now, RRA could just work on and say, my man, that one of your men recorded that video. Y'all go find the person.
So you will now start looking all around for the person.
I don't know, gentlemen. I was thinking the other day, I was asking myself, whether the Unity Party has been able to reach the 17 districts in Maserati County. I don't know whether you have an idea about that. Jeff and Anthony, I don't know.
No, so just before,
I know they were in
before
District 16,
before the release from Mo Ali, from the party, before the release, the standard bearer of the Unity Party he had an appointment, in fact, with the people of District 17, I think District 15, and so earlier Monday morning, as a matter of fact, the first station I listened to, I went there, it was Rare Power FM when Team a team from the Unity Party had appeared on Rare Power FM
Uh-huh.
to get, they said they went there to do an awareness, and in postponing the visit of their standard bearer to District 17. By that time, Ambassador Barker had already left the country. So he had people already, they were expecting. He said he's supposed to come here tomorrow, but he will not come again because. So that is the reason we're here to do this awareness. Few hours later, Mo Ali posted. I saw it on his page before. Even I went on the Unity Party's page and I saw it there. So that is where he said they are suspending all activities, campaigning activities in Montserrat for 3 days because of the absence of their standard bearer. So he had to visit people, but then because of his visit or his trip to the sub-region, as he claimed, that so he had put a halt to the people, to him seeing the people, meeting the people. So he already had plans to meet the people, but no way. And now the people are just.
So my issue is,
Mhm.
what is the reason? What did the former vice president go for?
It wasn't explained. So
my you now, somebody will wake up and say,
mhm.
hey, you're the man. The man is whether he travel or not, that's a business. It is none of your business or stuff like that.
No,
but
it's
hey,
our business.
listen. Anything that has to do with former vice president Joseph Boakai concern every Liberian.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's
anything that has to do with George Weah, it concerns every Liberian. Anything that has to do with Cummings, it concerns all Liberians. Tier 1 Gonglo.
All those
and the rest of the candidates in our electoral race for the presidency. Hey, it concerns every one of us. Because guess what? All of the 20 presidential candidates, for me, I consider all of them as potential president. Each of them for them. So every one of us, we should be concerned. We should be concerned about those who are our leaders or our potential leaders. Let the people that more than be telling us where the papi go, what he go for. Right? For me, the issue of Ambassador Boakai sick,
because the speculation too much.
For me,
too many speculations.
He's sick, he died. The man saying he's sick. The father is saying he's sick, No, me, I don't want to force him with sickness, right? Yes. For me, no. I don't wish people to.
No, but which is unethical.
We can wish people bad.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So we wish him well. We wish him good. The father is now sick. He's healthy. Fine. It is good for us, our country. Now you know, there are other people who we're not even related to. When they lost their life, it affects us because they are our citizens. They are our family.
Exactly.
By extension. So Ambassador Boakai is a stakeholder, a statement in this country. Anything happens to him, it will affect every one of us. Hey, the country will drop. We'll spend money on a very serious note.
Oh, yeah.
So the former vice president is well. But because he is our former vice president and a potential president of this country, let Mo Ali and the rest of the team who are responding president is, why did he go for when he is returning? Then we
to
can
continue his campaign.
Then we can have conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, not everybody support George Weah in Liberia yet. Bulk of the citizens to support Ambassador Boakai. I not being so you not see people walking behind when you get in the street. Right? But election at the end of the day, somebody will win.
Oh yeah.
Somebody will. Hey, everybody will not support one side. Even the least candidate you think in the race, he has good followers.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, somebody will win. When the person wins, the person take over the affairs of our country. So their health, their whereabouts concerns every one of us.
While the folks from the Unity Party are complaining and making allegations, I was just telling Jefferson before you came here, Anthony, the CDC is in Margibi, but now, as we speak, they will be headed to other counties to make their case ahead of the elections. So that tells you that the ruling establishment is far ahead.
Of course.
Of course. So I think the Unity Party should see this as a means of trying to narrow the gap.
And you know that Tiawan Gonglo, even ahead of the Unity Party,
Tiawan Gonglo,
on a very serious note.
Tiawan Gonglo is all over the place as well.
Before the opening of campaign,
he visited the entire country.
Thank you very much. Mame, Tiawan Gonglo
he went to all of the towns in this country, villages in this country,
some local areas,
in the rural
towns
areas.
and villages
in
my county.
Those hard to reach villages.
I was shocked. There's a place Tiawan Gonglo.
A single man has campaigned more than any other thing in this country.
Yes.
A single opposition leader.
That's why when I listened to on Monday when I sat on the hard talk with Abel Plaki, in fact, on the phone, Abel the visit of the former vice president. Why we want to know? Are you kidding me? You say we shouldn't know it is not our duty. The man, so like everybody will tell you when the president, when the I was standing up there going, will tell you the people he went with and why he. This is somebody who wants to take state power. Tomorrow when he start leading this country, is that how you will be telling us? Or anyway, you just get and go, then you say we don't have right to question. Are you for real? Look, the guy should be making a serious case now instead of chasing behind a like Jeffan said, a phone video recording it. Claiming that video to be a CCTV video footage.
And one thing I want the public to know.
That's a lazy argument.
Very lazy.
Had that video being CCTV video footage, I personally would have had serious issue with the RRE authorities.
Exactly.
Because it is not in the right manner for you to do it. Your video you put it there because you want to know what is happening in your system, not for you to put it out to the public. It only comes out in the case where there is an emergency.
Yeah.
So for you to leak somebody's video, CCTV video, it would have been very wrong. But unfortunately, this is a phone recording.
Secret recordings are not called for.
This is a phone recording.
It's not good. To record someone secretly.
So the guys,
it's not good.
But moving forward, again, this is another thing, right? In that there, I said the Unity Party now has to work with the RRE authority. You know that they get CCTV video.
But you already accused the people.
They get CCTV in the system already, right? Yeah. So if you work with the people, not accusing them, the very management will now look through their CCTV video footage to see who recorded.
Okay.
And you see how simple it will be?
It's possible, yeah.
If you work with them now,
maybe the person who did the recording was in the space of the CCTV.
Yes.
And the person was captured. You don't know.
So if the person was in the space of the CCTV capture, then the people can investigate.
Exactly.
They can show you the person.
So you can go to the people now because you've been accusing them.
You've been accusing the people. So how will you go there and say,
you didn't go into the people? Is that looking at you?
You accuse the people. You also accuse the government.
Yeah.
So who you run to now for investigation?
You finish making plan with your friend, and you say then you expect the same friend.
Then you say, well, I can investigate
to help you.
No, politics aside, we're giving our own independent opinion on this whole allegation. We have no sides. We're not taking side with anyone. If this was the government or if this was the doing of the airport authority, we would say it squarely.
Oh, seriously.
But the fact of the matter is, you can come to the public with huge allegations that you can substantiate. It's wrong. This is intended to just stir confusion amongst Liberians, especially in these critical times in our country. It's not necessary. It's not timely.
And those gonna
let me put it that way.
Don't have space.
Yes,
no space for them.
No space. This is a listed one. We don't want to. We just start to weigh in on that so that the public know exactly.
And I just wanted to do.
Yes. So let's take some calls, gentlemen, as we transition shortly. 0-777-105-100 0-555-105-100 are the numbers. The forms are activated. You can begin calling those numbers now and have your say on the first segment of the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio. This caller is here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
It's good to have you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the program.
I'm calling for District 14, the campaign manager from Madam Pauline. We are currently within District 14.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Listening to people's deliberation, and I think you folks have spoken well. The issue has to do with the former vice president, and how we are expecting it, and it is evident that the unity parties, be sincere to us. No one against Joseph Boakai illness or being president, but in as much the current situation that is ongoing, they have to be bold and tell what is the old man actually ongoing. Because even for District 4, during the day they were campaigning, expecting even the people were expecting Joseph Boakai to speak to the public, or expecting them to see Joseph Boakai was nowhere around. And such condition, to be honest, such condition is letting us pass. I mean, the president of Labua, I think it will be a serious mistake that Labua will be ongoing or deciding October 10th. The best person for this election, I think.
No, we're not asking for best person.
We're not on that one. No.
I mean, we're not asking that man for best person, please.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
We're not on that one right now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Really, thank you very much.
CPP support CPP candidate.
Yeah, but honestly, no, folks. I think the United Party should be more responsible.
Yeah.
For once, as a party.
And I just hope that Mo Ali and Epe Plagi can just score in. Let's hear
They
from
have
them
to stand up and tell their supporters what has actually happened.
Yeah. We want to hear if they're listening.
That's a major issue, right?
Yeah.
You look at the video, since indeed, maybe you didn't see a go, you thought our CCTV video.
You can
and
apologize.
now that you've seen it, tell the people, say...
You can apologize.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
077-105-100, 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers you can use this morning and form part of the discussion. Let's see how you call us.
I think we'll have a call there.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, the name is Auguste P. Williams, the proud and revolutionary son of Maryland County, football defender that joined you from the number 10 of this person.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
On the pro platform this morning. Thank you for analysis on the video. We follow Mo Ali, and we think that everything that they're doing is the offer for job play because mind you, they see Mo Ali then we got the 2 that were suspending Japan for 3 days to resume Japan. They left, in limo, they left. This is a 4-1. So they say, "Oh my man, you people depend on why you after Boga coming here." I said, "Yeah, for Boga, I run a business center where I got some of my friends, my police who are unified supporter and 2 others that were coming here." So I was like. Telling my friend, "Oh, my carry left from here, that we use the very fee and you're coming." So we are all appearing. A lot of politics, we are all appearing. So we are concerned, what about the fact that you said where that mother is now ordinary president of country is a stakeholder. Therefore, we the city we are concerned about our former vice president. So it's not a good thing to ask them, but they don't want to make it look like they don't want to the whole thing, make it feel like that. That's not an application we're making. Okay, to know that the war is more than war. There's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do maybe in your bedroom. Even your bedroom, so we're not careful now. Somebody will take your photo. You know, and so we're in your photograph time. So it's always good to be sincere with everything that you do as a president. So thank you and may God bless you. We still concerned, we still question them. It's not about the video, it's about the president. We can be there once in a minute. They have video, not video. Whether is not a threat to this government. In fact, whether and the president, they were neighbor, even Boga did were neighbor to the same neighbor, and one day you have not heard Boga say that he received a threat from anybody or somebody intimidating him or a family member. No. People will not live at this one person we are is a different character. You understand how to live around people, you know that we all agree, you know that politics just a game will kind of pass. Thank you, Maryland County, my voice.
Thank you very kindly for your participation as well. 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call and be live on the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.7. Another caller is on the line. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, this is Elijah Blessboy Yuma from the Moses Black around the Brooklyn area.
Let's hear you.
I've been trying to reach other radio stations, but it has been impossible. There's a dead body lying down in the past president fence, and
You see what?
information. The former vice president Moses Black.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, information was disseminated that it was a gun that shot him. So when I went on the scene and people were like dead, they had 2 police officers. So I've been trying to get to a reliable source that can relay the information so that they can carry on their investigation, because the way things is like, I don't really know. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the information. Well, once the police is there, I'm sure they will handle that properly.
Okay.
Thank you. 0777 15100 0555 105 100 are the numbers. Those of you who are watching us online can make use of those numbers as well to have a say on the show this morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
My name is Ibrahim Chico, calling for Nashville.
Go ahead, Jigo, but your background is a bit noisy though.
First of all, I want to appreciate you for bringing this conversation on board. Yeah, because this conversation we've been waiting for a long time. But this thing, I pray and hope that Unity Party, we should leave all this, the video discussing a whole lot of things for campaign will move on. Thank you for giving me opportunities.
Thank you. Another caller is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, William. My name is Alvin Daniel, and I come from the US Draft.
Go ahead, Daniel.
Well, let me appreciate everybody this morning for the beautiful talking point. Also, let me appreciate Almighty God for pumping breath into all of our voice to be here. And two, I thank you if I can get there. This morning, I heard from Mr. Colin Johnson on OKFM. There was heavy gunfire in Grand Cape Country. I don't know how to what you put up for our information too.
Yeah, we're trying to establish contact of our correspondent there. I've been trying to reach out.
Okay, but something. I don't know. More Ali is a spokesman for the United Party. I expect as a spokesman, it should be the last level of focus on labor. Because when you be fast in talking or making decisions, like for example, what upon a time you said, even in a teacher selling, only you have part for your program and meeting, you put them to be on threat. That is a complete policy that even if you think it, see another citizen selling somewhere, and just be there on multiple and say, more at this stage. But as a spokesman, you should know how to come up when it comes to this kind of an issue. If you have something about a political leader, you should know that the man wasn't naked, the man wasn't acting, the man was you should be proud of it, but that's the man said, well, not a man that's walking. But now you take me to be an issue. That more Ali that has full position is a position that before you never have program call, you should be faster enough to think. Liberia is all we have. We don't be all for nothing in this country no longer.
Thank
we
you.
all for peace. The president and president. We have that. We should maintain the peace. We know we have peace. Our war is going nowhere. Therefore, we as the president of Liberia, we are going nowhere. So I'm watching more as the other party. Let them be sure in the decision making. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very kindly.
So should we go for Foley now?
Yes, once you have Foley ready, we can take Foley as
Okay,
we
so
take
let
the
me-
other calls as well.
So our correspondent in Grand Cape County, if we have called that, you can pick that call. Foley's on the line.
Good morning.
So they interrupt that person. Foley Sisi is
Sorry,
on the
we'll
line.
have to.
Jay
we'll have to
Foley
interrupt
Sisi
you.
is our correspondent in
We want to go to our correspondent in Grand Cape
Grand Cape
County.
County.
You can call us back, please.
So yeah, let's go to Grand Cape County to pick up Foley Sisi. He's already live on the line to you.
Foley, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Breeze. How are you this morning? And how is Grand Cape County? Foley, come on.
Foley Sisi.
Okay, thank you. Grand Cape County is cool and calm unless where there's a serious tension in Kopa districts that we're trying to actually establish the root cause of that particular problem. There are some escalation there among citizens. So actually, we have not yet been to the actual situation because, it's a far distance away from where I am.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see how best to be on top of that issue in Grand Cape County.
So Pokpa is
And-
District 1, right? In Grand Cape County.
Yeah, Kopa district.
Bambala area.
Bambala area.
So we are yet to establish the cause up from last night or this morning. there's a far distance, and then where at that side is quite challenging.
But what are you hearing from there, Fode?
I'm hearing that some youth, fighting among themselves, and also female, they are also included into that. And to the extent it's not confirmed that a large bullet was also fired. But it's not yet confirmed, and I told you we are making all frontier effort to be on top of that, because never on our side is a serious challenge.
Yes. Another for yes. So for let's leave it at that, since you don't have all of the information you need to speak to this. Let's leave it.
And another issue, the vice presidential candidate for Vision for Liberation Regional Party, candidate Erasmus Dr. Family, have wanted meeting with Malina Township citizenry, assuring them that when in Ventura, that is the Boa Party, their party is agriculture, that is food productivities.
Yep.
So yesterday they have that meeting. And also in ranking back on upon the departure of the president, citizens have been calling on numerous talk show about the Medina Highway, because the parliament requested the president to allow SSF to crush a rock in the forest, and the forest, Wako Forest, is a protected area under national and international reserve. So they said, why the president never commented on it, and that has been also discussion around Grand Kidman County.
Okay, Fode, so we are dependent on you to give us the detail of that story.
But before Fode go,
Yeah. So let Fode, can you please send us the
police.
Grand Kidman County Police,
police.
the county commander number.
Yes, Fode, please do that for us. Good.
Yeah, practically I will do so. I will text it to you in as soon as possible time.
Yeah, before the show ends, we'll be very appreciative if you send that to us.
Yeah, and please also
Before the end
follow
of
up
the
on
show.
that development. We want to get full detail in our subsequent newscast.
So let Fode also endeavor to give to send out a contact of Pokpa. Pokpa is administrative district, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Pokpa district commissioner.
Yeah.
Okay, Fode, thank you.
Okay, I will
Please.
do that.
Yeah.
To get to Papa is a serious challenge.
Network.
We were there. We know exactly
Jeff,
what it is.
Jeff, if you were in Pokpa a few days ago,
you don't want to go back.
You wouldn't even ask for it. What is going on? Because the first thing is the distance is very. In fact, it's a very
big distance.
Imagine you in convoy.
Mm-hmm.
You in convoy. You taking more than an hour to get to somewhere.
So what if you were just...
Yes, imagine that. And the road is bad.
Mm.
Network is worst.
Exactly.
How do you do it? In those kind of areas, I'm even wondering whether there is a police officer there.
Mm.
Yes. So I remember we were going.
Somebody saw the immigration.
Somebody asked. When we were going, somebody asked a question. Bambala from the road to go Bambala, serious distance, not play.
Serious distance.
And Bambala is a commercial hub, right?
Yes.
Imagine.
Somebody
police there.
Somebody asked, say, police here or that the president police them going with us. I was laughing. Yeah. No, but on a very serious note, let's hope that Fode can send us the police
the county
commander number, the commissioner or the administrative district superintendent number. Then we can place the necessary calls to know what is ongoing.
Tulsa Village, Kidman County.
Yes,
from
right.
Tulsa to Bambala or Papa is a very long distance.
If you ride a motorbike, you will eat more than 1 hour 30 minutes.
Very, very long distance.
If you ride a motorbike,
very
you
long.
will eat more than 1 hour 30 minutes.
Very, very long.
So just imagine.
So we're hoping that Fode will make the needed contact.
Yes, just imagine.
And get full detail of that story. And that will come up in our subsequent newscast.
Yeah, but we're still
at
taking
7
calls, right? Yeah.
p.m. What female calls on this whole CCTV stuff, then we can transition. It's almost 9 o'clock, gentlemen. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers, and you'll be live on the first segment of the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.7 with me and Tia Williams, Jefferson Weir, and Anthony Jeffan. We here this morning serving you breakfast between 9 to 10 o'clock. Let's take this caller here. The feedback is coming from somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This person is holding the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was sure you the bad problem was saying, but the way I was saying, you know, where you on the other was there, one of the issue was the day and the story to the mobile, the gang issue. So the one day we always said, well, you know, the part that because the other is that we import something to say the gang country. Because they follow the solution. Every time the car was something, they will credit that all of people. When the credit that, then the car is out of the but the more I did, they are confused.
No, man. Don't talk to me like that. No.
Hey. We won't go to the
You
other
get a
business.
position, you're leaving now. Yeah.
Remember, go green, come on, our business. You said you can go to your county. How wait a minute.
You get everything.
You didn't get county. Can't go to green, come on. You didn't have to come to then make county me say,
Yeah.
I'm go to Sano.
Yeah,
They tell you go to River, say, tell Jeff go to Green Crew. Then you think somebody will be here, begging my man.
Let's stop the kind of politics, man. I mean, you can speak to the issue and forget about attacking the man personally.
Yeah.
When I accept that here, one more caller. If
Then
we
we
can
take
have
a
that
break.
person, then we'll take a break.
Yeah.
0777 105 100 0555 105 100. The numbers, and you'll be live on the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.7 0777 105 100 0555 105 100. This will be the final caller for this segment. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you. Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us.
this is our Victor 14.
Go ahead, Victor.
Yeah, you know, brother, I'll call you probably say when you bend it down looking somebody else bending down looking at you or pointing finger at you, you gotta be careful. And you understand? The party election we start there, people carry Georgia. They don't say the president photo naked, then you're playing for AC data when you're in a boxer. They take it care where we were and you watch and start the silence ever. They go there, the woman the guy got to get angry with them. They kind of deal with what are the best you can't make yourself will vote for him. So when other person do it, the other people get public. You know, anything you do it after you. So you know the people feel say like do it there, lose something over. They made a public figure, so now you come in. How we hear now picture? If I tell you say I want to be president or representative there, if you don't know how much information what I want to do or what I concern you, but my whole information, my proof, everything will come up. And people will come out to count, you know, to what I do on that. So I think the talking say what I did, that other person do, another person do, my brother. That political time. Anywhere you fall short, like that, where your mistake will come from. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, let's squeeze in this person quickly,
Yes.
and then we'll transition. Good morning.
Yeah, is this ABC Radio?
Go ahead.
Certainly, this is
Okay.
ABC Radio.
I'm Emmanuel Donkey. I'm calling from Capital here.
Mhm.
Yeah, for some of us who wanted to vote for,
Oh, Emmanuel Duncan
Emmanuel
slipped
Duncan.
off the line.
Emmanuel, you can call back.
I don't know what went wrong, but he slipped off the line.
You can, yeah.
This person, good morning. It seems like this discussion is gaining serious interest. Good morning.
that's what I'm telling you.
Huh?
Your
Hello?
name?
About that, you're not seeing people what on with
Hello.
So you see, you
What is
see
that,
some-
No, he went off. He went off the line.
No. you see,
In fact, he was even
didn't-
calling
yeah.
his line was not
it
of
was-
the
I
best
mean,
quality.
Mm,
But I heard him saying borrow medicine, just went off.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Please, man, walk away from your radio. You call that man off. Get into that kind of thing back. What I mean is,
Yeah, when you the conversation is getting interesting. So, but
Let's take this break, gentlemen. I'm not sure we're taking any more calls. Time is of essence. Let's take this break. Let's take this break by Judy Andy.
Fat E on the beat.
Like baby. Let us unite. The Lone Star forever. This is Julian. No shaking. This is what you are.
What you do and say.
When elephant and leopard fight.
Only the grass of our
Let's unite, brother and sisters, Papa and Mama, for our children's future. Liberia, no more war. We want peace for our country. Liberia, no more war. We want peace. Oh yeah, for peace. Let's dialogue and reconcile. Let's dance, yeah. We are brothers and sisters. Ah, yeah. Aha. Never again, oh.
Should we fight each other?
People of God, oh.
Let us live
Together. Don't call yourself, oh.
It's Bilibila. Fatal. It's narrow. Teeth and tongue can fret, but they can still eat fish and cookies together. You from the other side, I on this side, we can still dance together. Let's come together, maintain the peace. Liberia is all we have. Oh. Babu popole, la gloire mon Dieu mo. Aïe babu popole, la gloire mon Dieu mo. The time we take to cause trouble, we should take that time to do something constructive in unity. Mama Liberia need us. Mama Liberia need us. Let's stop the to my head. It can benefit us when we pray for each other. We will succeed when we come together as one. We will succeed when you get on your knees to pray. Put Liberia there. When you get on your knees to pray, put Liberia first. Atengene kwa Aba maoyanombo Baila dua jiekwa. Let's stop undermining one another. Put our interests last. Put Liberia first. Let's come together. Letting the peace. Liberia is all we have. We don't want a palaver. We don't want a halala. We don't want a palaver. We don't want a confusion. Let's come together. Letting the peace. Liberia is all we have. Teeth and tongue can fret, but they can still eat fish and cookies together. You from the other side, I on this side, we can still dance together. Let's come together, letting the peace. Liberia is all we have. Their love we have for each other. It's time for us to show it. Put aside the tribalism, put aside the criticism. Yeah, let us work together and move the country forward. When mama and papa not happy, the dishes can be empty. When mama and papa ain't here, the children can be happy. Now what we want, now what we need, now why I pray for, now why we pray for. Let's come together, letting the peace. Liberia is all we have. the elephant.
It's the morning in Monrovia. 7 minutes past 9 o'clock.
Yeah. We are brothers.
Good morning, welcome. This is ABC Radio. We are striving for peace and harmony. We second to none. We go places where others can afford to reach.
We be fighting for no reason why. We want peace.
You can beat us, so join us.
We want peace.
Let's together make the broadcast interactive
Yes, for peace.
and make Liberia better.
Yes, for peace.
The Liberian Peace Song by Queen Judy Andy and the Crusaders for Peace. A nice song. Let's protect the peace as Liberians. Our utterances should be in line with the peace we all enjoy today. Avoid making insightful utterances during these critical times in our country history. We have few days to elections. Let's dialogue Liberians. Let's debate the issues and avoid attacking personalities.
We are brothers and sisters.
We are all brothers and sisters, no matter what.
Let's unite, brother and sister. Celebrate. Papa and Mama, oh, let's come together. Liberians, let's come together. Celebrate. Time don't stop forever. We will stand together. Elections will come and go. We will remain as Liberians. Celebrate. Leaders will come and go. We will remain as Liberians. We will stand together.
Oh, yes, a beautiful song by Queen Judy Andy and the Crusaders for Peace. The part I love in the song is, Jeff, elections will come and go, and we will definitely remain as Liberians. What a nice song. The song is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And these kinds of songs should be promoted, especially during this time in our country history. And Anthony and Jeff.
The Lone Star Forever.
The Lone Star Forever, yeah.
We need to come together.
I mean, Judy Andy is very crafty.
So
yeah.
The flag is designed in a manner and form that you see the white star in the middle, and then the dominant blue. Then you see the red and white. So as those colors are all together, we as citizens,
the colors are well blended.
We should be holding together.
Exactly.
Elections, like she said, and
will come and go.
Elections will come and go.
Our political leaders will leave the stage.
Oh, yes.
Will remain as Liberians. All of us will remain as Liberians.
There will always be Liberians. Government will come, government will go, but Liberia will remain.
Exactly.
And so this is the reason we should always maintain the peace. This is the reason we should always maintain the peace. Make sure that whatever we do, it should be in accordance with our culture, our norms.
Exactly.
It should be in accordance with the peace of this country. Because, mind you, whatever we do against the peace of this country, we will be creating harms for ourselves. We will open a gap for more chaos to come in Liberia.
Exactly.
So in this time, most especially the campaign election period, it is incumbent upon us as Liberians to maintain the peace, hold our flag. Look, I can enjoy American people, whenever they go to the front, you see, that flag is the only thing they can be protecting. American men will never want to leave that flag behind. If it costs him his life, he will go for that flag and bring it.
Exactly.
So this is what we should be doing. We should always hold Mama Liberia like our own. The way you protect your eye, protect the peace, protect the country. Because this is our country. We have nowhere else to go. There's nowhere like Liberia. No other country like Liberia. I'm a Liberian. I'm proud to be a Liberian. So we must, at all times,
Yes,
within the peace.
Exactly, Jeff. We don't want to go to refugee camps.
We don't want to.
We don't want to leave our comfort zones and
be
go
slaves in
elsewhere.
other countries.
And you can have that freedom you have in your own home and all like that.
Uh-huh.
I was here during the heydays of the Liberian civil conflict. I witnessed a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so I know what it means to have conflict in a particular country.
Uh-huh.
I know what it means. So what we hear in Grand Cape County, if that is true, then we want to say to the people of Grand Cape County, those who are in Pokpa, Bambalatan area there, please, young people there, avoid violence. Avoid violence. I mean, we can debate the issues. We can agree to disagree. We can have dialogue and not confrontation. So, I mean, when these kinds of information are coming in from a particular region, Anthony,
Tio Wako is calling us from Angibi. I don't know.
Yeah, we can take Wako quickly.
Right. So let's go to the line. Wako, you are now live on the Morning Breeze.
Al Jazeera.
Yeah, good morning, JFN, and good morning to our listeners.
Thank you for joining us, Wako. How is Margibi this morning?
Margibi is relatively calm and peaceful, but there are jubilations from the constituents and promising voters for the readiness of October 10, this year's election, that the President, Dr. George Manewia, and a code of seditions will pay visits today in Margibi County, and also extend the visits to the lower end of Margibi County, but specific Uyala City, Sinta Township, Margibi County Political District number 5, and all is surrounding about his re-election bid, calling on Liberians at least to see reason to re-elect him as president in this October 10 election.
Wakot, as you see people in the streets this morning of Margibi County, awaiting the arrival of His Excellency President George Weah and his entourage, members of the CDC. What are you hearing from people?
Well, according to what I'm hearing from political pundits and even the first-time voters, especially the first-time voters who have not experienced any bitterness in any situation, and some of them are not rational and responsible enough to take care of responsibility. Most of them are saying they want President George Manewia re-election back as president of the country. Reason being, according to most of them, the president has helped them in the area of education. They don't longer pay WAEC fee, and also the president is carrying on some infrastructural development. So these are some of the reasons. And other couple of Margibians, also political pundits, are also chanting the same slogan. But around 55 to 60% are against the re-election of President George Manewia. They said, according to them, they said they are not seeing the much development, especially in the country. Margibi County is of no exception, whereas CH Rene Hospital, the only referral hospital, get going, and the president was informed and make a prompt intervention by coming to see the site and promise of constructing 150 bedrooms hospital and also the pavement of the road. So these things have not forthcome yet. And they said for this reason the president has failed them. The president gives promises which of course his administration could not able to fulfill. So for this reason, coupled with the proper economic hardship looming around the country, like wildfire in Hamatan, they say for this reason they don't think President George Manewia will be the fittest person to rule this country. And most of them are now hailing the Ambassador Joseph Numa Bwaka Unity Party ticket as the political party because of, according to them, Ambassador Bwaka experience, they were able to rule and run the affairs of this country.
All right, Wako, thank you ever so much. We hope to get detailed information from you as the president arrived in Margibi County earlier today.
Wako, before you go, Wako.
Okay, Wako, before you go.
This morning to wake up around 4 o'clock to tour the length and breadth of Margibi County to see how political actors and even supporters are gearing up to welcoming Dr. George Manewia Bekugbe. We are in Margibi County.
Another question, Wako, please stay on.
Before you go quickly, Al Jazeera, approximately what is the number of first-time voters in Margibi County? Do you have an idea?
Yeah, the first-time voters, Theo Williams and our listeners, they're in numbers, and most of these first-time voters have not tasted the soup according to how the soup is sour.
Wakot, what is the approximate number of first-time voters in that place? Do you have an idea of the total registered voters in Mangibi County?
Well, we have not cross-checked that with NEC, and especially to know the total number. But according to the NEC magistrate, Mr. Funti Nyake, who is on top of the NEC situation in the county, said the first-time voters will be around 60 to 70% added to the total population in Mangibi County, and they are in numbers and they are very active and supportive towards development, especially the politicking in the country.
Thank you, Wakot.
Thank you. Message, they have not tasted soup yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, taste. So.
Yeah. A little bit of called political pundit. Political pundit.
That's it to the soup.
Al Jazeera. I love the man style of reporting.
Yeah,
he has his zest.
Yeah.
The man has, you can see the passion in him for this profession.
Let him make it take the soup.
But gentlemen, on a much more serious note, I'm told that some schools are still charging exorbitantly.
Yeah.
Exorbitantly. I'm told some schools are charging huge amount of money. I mean, just for, registration and first installment before going to second, third. Some schools even have 4 installments, which is not bad though. To have 4 installments means you give parents the time to actually prepare and hustle to get money to be able to meet up with the timeline to pay for these installments. But on the overall, the School of Education Minister, Professor D. Ansusoni, the man who is the Minister of Education in our country, his school is charging exorbitantly. And tomorrow, folks, what we'll do for you is we'll do an analysis of several schools. We'll do a comparative analysis. We'll bring other schools' information here and compare it to that of the school of the Minister of Education, Professor D. Ansusoni. I'm told just third grade, second or third grade.
It's paying more than 300.
It's paying more than 300 for just first installment. That is taking away registration. Registration and other school materials.
No, registration is inclusive of the first payment.
No, Anthony.
The first installment. Yes, this time around, that's how they do the entire. This time,
no,
people don't.
We are talking about a particular school.
Is it? Anyway, but
we're talking about a particular school. For instance,
if registration is inclusive of the $353,
it is even more exorbitant.
It is still very plenty.
For instance, my daughter is in a particular school on the air fee, right? You pay for the books separately. You pay for registration separately.
Okay.
Then they have installments from 1 to 4.
Okay.
You have to make that payment. So that's what I'm saying. That particular school, at some point in time, I think sometime last year or year before the last, there was serious issue raised about that school again, gentlemen, about being so exorbitant. The cost of attending that school is so high. And this is the school of the Minister of Education, the man who should be even providing free education. For Liberian students, for our kids. So to even enroll in his school is a problem. The fees so high. So imagine a third grade student paying $300 and some more just first installment. Then what would the second installment be? What would the third or fourth installment be? Imagine. And then you sum all to get the grand total.
So maybe we're going up to 600.
Yeah. So when I looked at the fee, in fact, I got this information, this particular fee, this fee from somebody who had already paid. They went to Echo Bank and they deposited this amount for their child. The student is in third grade. And so when I asked, I said, this is just first installment of first semester.
Yeah, first installment.
So what class? Third grade. What? So Theo, My daughter just got promoted to the 11th grade.
Even at the Jeff, I'm not
Yeah.
cutting off. Even at the level of the university,
Mhm.
you don't pay that money for their first semester or first installment. No,
This is
that's
some,
whole semester school fees.
some
there.
yeah, some university, whole semester here.
Whole semester school fee there. Some
Yes.
universities.
So my daughter is in a school. Last year she was in 10th grade, right? So this amount you would just add $55 to this amount and you get $405. That's my daughter whole year tuition, 10th grade.
Imagine.
10th grade.
And we're talking about third grade.
So now third grade
Paying that amount of money. as
Even
school.
though the $405
It's still more.
is still more
But
for a child to pay in
Yeah.
school, when the president has taken initiative to even pay WASP because he understands that the situation in this country is not
Yeah.
an easy thing. When he has taken initiative to declare free tuition at public universities and colleges across the country,
Mhm.
understanding that the cost of living in our country is a bit
Difficult for
high,
for
and so
other people.
so yes, so for people to still even be charging 500,
I mean,
400, 600 in high school, and the worst of all, high school graduation, I used to be $250 Liberty. Now it is $250 US, $150 US.
So the school of Professor Ansu Soni, the Ansu Soni Foundation in Virginia, Conference Center, Conference Center community. This is what we are going to do, and trust us, tomorrow when we sit here,
we read.
we will
We
class
read
by
class and tell you how much the students
class
are
by,
paying.
because you cannot be just before he came out with that, really, he had a press conference about graduation fees should be $100 across every private schools and $5,000 for public schools. Just before that, they had issued a press statement that this academic year, every school in this country, in your information brochure, you should list everything you will do for this academic year. That is your registration fee, whatever program you have, it should be within that information brochure. So we expect that when we go for the information sheet, or after we shall have gotten it, we will expect that the school of Professor Ansu Soni should have all of what the ministry has said, what the ministry released. We should know that we should expect everything to be within that information sheet. If not, then it means the minister himself had defaulted. Because, man, you cannot have a school
as the minister of
as
education,
a minister of education, and then you give
and the
him
school
mandate.
is so exorbitant.
Then you give him mandate to other schools, telling them to abide by these rules. When the government you're in, the president is doing everything possible
to make education
free
and affordable
for parents,
for all Liberians to have some level of education.
Yes.
And President Weah, I've said this over and over, Jeff. I follow most of his campaign activities.
Mm-hmm.
He's even wishing to have that free wax fees and other things legislated.
On a serious note,
so that after his government,
the next government to come will continue
and just continue
on that path.
So as to have a society where all of us will be at least knowledgeable.
Yes.
Because once you have a society where the citizens are educated to some extent,
mm-hmm.
it means a lot for the country.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you wouldn't get involved in the things that are not right. Things that are happening now will not happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because once you are knowledgeable, nobody will just come and say, Javasin, let's go protest one morning. You're going to go protest.
Yeah. So I'm even told
it means you have a clear understanding of how to operate,
mm-hmm.
how to comport yourself, and how to just go about doing what is right.
Yeah.
As a citizen, as a good citizen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so education is key. It's important.
Yeah.
So if you, as a minister of education, running a school, a private school, and you're charging that high, why would we even say to other schools that are doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Will we have the right to even question other schools, other private institutions?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the argument could be they are private, they are not government-run institutions, but that does not even give you that leverage.
The leverage
to do that as a minister of education, to make your school so exorbitant.
Yo.
So tomorrow, folks will read class by class, the amount of money the people are paying over there at Anson Sunday School in Virginia. We read it and we make it to understand. We'll also do a comparative analysis of other schools.
Yes.
Not just Professor
And,
Anson
oh
Sunday
yeah, we will
School,
bring other schools
other
information
schools,
sheets here.
other schools.
And we'll have that particular, I mean, all those information. I'm even told that, imagine the minister's school is a junior high school. But I'm told that those students who graduated, they even paid more than the $100 he charged. He said that high schools should charge as graduation fees, the $100. But his school charged more than that. Now, just imagine. So if 12th grade is to pay $100, so it means you in 9th grade, you will pay far lesser than that $100. It will be way down. So we will not just sit here and just talk that thing. But for this particular, look, I have it here. The receipt from EcoBank is here, and I saw, I did a screenshot of it. It's $350 first installment for third grade. $53.
Yes,
Good.
$53.
First installment, third grade students.
So we'll tell you how many installments.
So tell me now.
The school has, how many installments the parents will have to pay. We'll tell you all of that tomorrow, folks.
Yeah.
Rest assured, we'll do that for you exclusively on.
I know some of them will come.
This
They will
platform.
want to say the facilities we're giving out this. But that
What
does
kind of-
not
what kind of
give you.
facility?
I mean, that does not give you the right to overcharge, to impose the kind of
All
fees on
schools
parents.
that are charging
You have to provide
exorbitantly.
quality education, whether or not.
All schools that
It
are
is-
charging exorbitantly,
Yes,
we will name them tomorrow.
we will name them.
We will do that. You can. It's wrong. You can't do that.
We will name them.
I mean,
You
even
can
though it's often say education is expensive, we agree. But
It can be expensive against
you
the
can't
people.
go
Against the people.
to that extent where you just make everything hard.
Yeah.
And especially who is on question for making his school very expensive.
Mhm.
The Minister of Education.
And when he talk for you, you say yeah. When he finish talking, yeah.
The one who is the crafter of all of the educational policy.
Imagine the minister was on it. He said, in fact, we ourselves will be going live. We'll be having a press conference. We'll be going live. So you're not call other media institutions. So, I really wanted to, I don't know. I wanted to ask the minister, all these things you're saying that people should charge $100. I mean, what if somebody charged more than $100? What is the punishment? He did not state that in that press conference that he had. He just said, "Oh, it is upon the students to they themselves should decide whether they want this or want that." But you should. I mean, the minister has said, if any school that is caught, you charge more than $100, this is the punishment that will be levied against you. But no, he didn't do it. He just said the graduation fee for only the diploma cover, transcript, souvenir program, and no. But Mr. Minister, the good thing is I live around there and I have many friends who are there who I know their children are in schools around there. So I will do everything tomorrow on this platform. If it will take us a week to get those information, we will get it and we will come back here. We will give you a comprehensive analysis of every school that is in this country charging exorbitantly. This is not right for our citizens when the president is applying frantic efforts in making sure that Liberians acquire quality education. Do you know what it means to say they're paying WASS fees for everybody? Nobody paying WASS fees. You know how many parents happy about that? Even the $100 you talk about, you know how many parents happy about that? But then you there. So you know what you're trying to do to the president? You undermining the president's mandate, or his efforts in solving these problems when it comes to education. You undermining the president. Oh yes, Minister Sonny, we will do everything we can. Even if it will take a week, we will get all the documents we need to come on this radio and talk about this thing, because you cannot be operating a private school and then third grade student paying $350 first installment. This thing, when I saw it yesterday, I was like, what? First installment, third grade?
Like college money there.
College money?
Are you joking?
College money.
Yes, college money.
College money. So
College
imagine
money.
if you was running a college or university, what would happen?
What will happen? So, but honestly, we will do our check and we will get.
And to the parents, those of you out there who are monitoring this radio,
Yes,
we want you to speak out,
Mhm.
right? We want you to be clear and tell us what you are going through at this time. You know, in Liberia, August and September, the 2 months, are critical months for parents. I mean, parents are preparing to have the kids back in school and all like that. They got to hustle overtime to ensure that the kids are in school. It's very hectic for parents. The 2 months, very hectic for parents. So the financial breading will be on their heads. And so once you are a parent and you are out there, we're talking about parents and you know what you're going through. Maybe your child is in a particular school and you feel that the school is charging so much for this academic year. You have to speak out. We may not be everywhere. You know, we may not have all of the information you can think about.
Yeah.
We can reach out to all the schools, but we'll do our best to at least name some of the schools that are charging exorbitantly on this radio. We'll make that our duty. We'll follow up on all of the schools to make sure to have you abreast. So if you are encountering such, it is upon you to tell us.
Don't be afraid.
Tell the public.
Don't be afraid.
How much you pay as well for your kid. I mean, small children.
Yeah. What if I have 2 or 3? Somebody have 2 or 3 children in that.
Some of you are afraid.
Yeah.
Probably. Don't hesitate to call us.
So even if you don't want to call your name, well, you just call and provide. If the best thing you can do for us, in fact, Ansu Soni, anybody who in Das Foundation, the Ansu Soni, you have your children there. The best thing you can do for us is to give us this academic year. I mean, just give us the brochure, the information brochure. We will be very much appreciated if you just gave it to us. Hey, trust us, your name, will be under the carpet. But we want to do this thing. We want the education system in this country to be strict. We don't want people bypassing government's mandate, doing all kinds of things. And then when they finish doing these things, these are the same very people that will come and be naming and shaming the government. They say, oh, the government did, they made school fee high. When, in fact, some parents, they would know that it's wrong, but they would not want to speak up. But when, trust me, they will be in the corner talking. The government this, the government do. Imagine I pay, why the government be agreeing people school charging, but they don't want to speak out. Come on radio and talk. Don't be afraid. Come on radio and talk. You have the information in your hands already. The best thing you can do, ABC Radio is here. Call our numbers. Send the information to us. Trust us. We will make sure that everything that has to do with education in this country, that it be straight. Let it be straight.
Exactly, folks. But honestly, some schools are charging exorbitantly.
Yes.
Honestly, some schools are charging serious money.
Even in Central Monrovia here.
I'm sure I'll open the phone lines now. We'll receive tons of calls about schools that are charging exorbitantly. I'm sure that will happen. I'm really sure that will happen. I mean,
so in fact, Theo, this is another issue, right? Whether the Ministry of Education has a benchmark as to what should be charged by schools.
I think the Ministry of Education was definite on
with respect to
the amount parents will pay for graduation fees.
Yes. So whether there is also a benchmark for schools.
The argument could be, I mean, schools that are charging exorbitantly are privately run schools. Government don't have control over it. But
what service do you provide?
Yes, let's look at your services.
So even if you're providing computer,
let's even look at your facility, your environment.
Yet
these are things we will compare.
There should be some level
and be able to see whether it will commensurate with the money you charge.
You charging computer fees. You don't even have computers in your school.
So they should be able to charge money.
Yeah.
That maybe somebody will say, if you think it's expensive, go to public school. How many public schools do we have? The reason why there are private schools is to help ease the tension on the public schools, because not many public schools are here. But then you say because a private school, you want to make it exorbitant, you want to charge huge money so the children can go to school. No, the children will go to school. At the end of the day, we'll do our investigation. We ensure, like Jeff and Theo said, we ensure that if not only the education minister school information sheet, we're going to bring more information sheet here. We'll compare them, even the one that are lower. Yes, if your own is lower, we'll read it out. Yes, the public will appreciate you for that. The public will appreciate you. Those ones who feel that high school students supposed to pay $1,000 for 1 year. We'll talk about it as well. Well, it's unfortunate that even the education minister, a school first installment will be $353.
And I need a higher class.
US.
Imagine.
Just elementary.
Third grade student.
Once the second, if they got second installment, once to the second, once to the third. If there's a fourth installment, once to the fourth installment.
I
So
will
that's
read
school
my
that
WhatsApp
school that
number.
kid don't got in school.
No,
A junior high school.
no.
So if it was kindergarten school now, you know what happened? The nursery student will pay.
And I just want to
1,000.
believe that the children in the nursery division, they are even paying. I want to believe because
Nursery is expensive more than for first grade up.
Yes.
Because they feel that those children are taken care of and all of that.
Oh,
so if you
yeah.
have children in nursery, then you're not going to pay.
Yeah.
No first installment,
Then
but
you get,
500.
you get 3 person, you're paying $353. 3 person in third grade, you're paying $353. So that school in for Tio, you're targeting in for you.
But man,
Enough for me, enough for
should be no
Jeffa.
exception, gentlemen. In other countries like the West, education is affordable.
Affordable.
It's affordable.
And there are others who are doing well in Liberia.
Yeah, there's some schools
There are
actually
others
doing
who
well.
are private schools. And those schools, they have some good
I mean,
facilities.
you people even afraid when they call the school. Hey, well,
Yes.
people
Yeah.
even afraid.
Exactly.
But you cause of this school need that time.
We get it one in the school. We get it one in the school. Look, I've visited many private schools. I know all the things you can see. The list together. You check the school. You can see like 15 libraries. Students will, when they get students assignment, the students pass it all around looking for books. Somebody will go take Emerson books and you put in there in the name of we have library. But the things they are teaching, you go in those libraries, you can see one. So the students will be online all day on the social media. They're looking on doing assignments. They're going from one school to another, calling friends. I need this. They'll be, oh, Uncle, please help me with this book. I want to. They don't have the materials that they should be using to do their assignments. Then you say you operating school, you charging plenty. I mean, what is that? What is that? Are you affording quality education? No, you're not offering them, sir. You're not even giving quality education to students. After school, you should bring the school where when there is this break, the students will go in the library. They will have time to do their research, do their assignments. Let the students come out. Look, I'm not pressing, but maybe other people say, yeah, but I graduated from Cathedral Catholic schools. I gave them out when it comes to their libraries. They're not allowed to you.
Well equipped.
Oh, well equipped. Yo, there was no day that I got assignment and then I have to go from Cathedral to come see the and can you see the library? No, because all the books that I needed, everything I needed to do, all the books were in the library, and I was doing the computer. Everything was there. We were doing computer, and we used to go to the lab every time. But imagine nowadays, people just can't open schools only because they know that school making money now. So school get money. Oh, Tio, you want to make fast money now? Just open some kind of school. Open some kind of school now. You see, you just give it some kind of nice name. You go do your banner. You put all kind of blueprint on it. You go to the other image, your image. You put a student setting somewhere in different country in class. You put it there. You see that the facility you're offering. You see, you make good money. So the people are using that means to exploit Liberian people. The old man came out who in Douala market selling her beta ball wants her child to acquire quality education. She cannot send her child to that school because they are charging exorbitantly. Imagine how much Oma will pay when she will finish selling all the beta ball to get $350 to send $200 to first installment first. In fact, say first installment $200, $250. You gotta buy uniform. Imagine you need to buy the uniform. That's one of the things.
Some schools are even selling uniforms.
Selling uniforms.
It is amended that you buy the uniform.
You have to buy the uniform from the school.
If your child is a new student, it is compulsory that you buy the uniform from the school. You can't sew your uniform outside. You must buy it. Maybe if that child is fortunate to enter the school and that particular year end, the child now can have the right to buy a uniform from outside. So that's a clear mandate from most of the schools, Jeff and Anthony. That's a clear mandate. Once the child is a new student,
you buy the uniform.
And
some of them 65.
And the thing about it is that most of the uniform are not even up to standard. By the time you buy it after one semester,
They start ripping.
it finish. Sometimes some parents will even have to do additional financial burden
Yes.
by doing another uniform.
Because you need 2 sets.
You need 2 sets.
You can use 1 set whole school
So
year.
it's like a tradition.
for
You
a
must
child.
buy it before the child enter, right?
It is worrisome.
Or as a child enter, you must buy it.
It is worrisome. It's
When
a
the child
burden.
end the school year, then you have the right not to buy it from anywhere you want to buy it.
You can't be doing these things to people.
So that's what most of the schools are doing. I know schools that are doing it.
We
It's in
will
a
check.
uniform where you should just have the color. When we were in school years back,
They just give you the
high
cloth.
school, give you the cloth.
Go.
Give you the color of the
Yes,
cloth. Go
yes.
to water
Go
side,
outside,
buy
go
your
buy
cloth.
your,
yes.
I mean,
Carry
your,
to any
your
teller you want carry
trouser.
to. The only thing you will not sew something different from what
Different
the school
from,
is using.
yes.
You will not sew something different.
The person that want cotton trouser, you go buy a cotton
If the
cloth.
thing
and
say
sew it.
we want double call
No.
on our trouser for the boys,
No double cup.
no double call.
Yes.
You will not do it. We went to schools that operated like that before. We know it.
This is
So there
this-
you
Now
are forced
everything
to
has
buy a uniform.
changed. Everything has changed.
yeah.
I
Everything
attended the
has
Seventh-day Adventist High School in Camp Johnson Road.
changed. Oh, but
You
know
go
the
there,
people
you
were
buy your,
straight.
you get the cloth.
cloth.
They give you the material. You go and once it's pink and black and it's the identical color the school is using.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
We just used to go and buy our khaki trouser, our wear shirt, and hang it all around to our water side market. You buy a wear shirt, nice wear shirt. You get. I mean, we used to
But
buy
yes,
2 or 3 shirts.
Even if the school
For whole
wants to
school
provide
year.
a uniform, right? Nothing wrong with that, but it should not be exorbitant.
It shouldn't be.
It should not be more than what the person will even take to buy his own uniform and sew it.
You got to buy shoes. You need to buy books. You buy socks and all now.
If you want to get a uniform, get a uniform at set a uniform at an affordable price. Where if you even compare, say, but if myself go buy the thing and carry the tailor, so it will be the same amount.
People making.
There will be no big difference. So let me just buy it from the school.
You put the school badge on the
You know.
socks. Then you sell it to the student. Imagine the socks.
We're selling socks.
Just imagine. Theo,
Schools are selling socks. Schools are selling socks.
this country. I just
Schools are
don't know.
selling socks. Honestly.
I just
So
don't know.
we'll put a spotlight on the entire school activities
Yes.
in this country
We'll have
as we are in the season now where schools are about to reopen. The kids are about to go back to school. We'll put a spotlight on, some of the schools that are charging exorbitantly.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Professor Ansu Soni's school will be on the spotlight again. We'll read out every information that we obtain on the information sheet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll read it out for you so that you know. We'll do an analysis, comparative analysis of other schools, privately run institutions. We'll compare it
Oh
and
yeah.
leave it to you to be the judge.
Yeah. Can't be living here, President. We are trying all his best.
So
saying
if you
that
are a parent and you're
you-
out
you-
there,
you-
perhaps you are having similar situation with schools that your kids are attending, let us know. Call us on 0777 15100 0555 105 100, and you'll be live on the show. Let's talk about the schools. Our schools are about to reopen. What are you hearing? What are you getting from the schools you want your children or your child to attend? What are the fees? What are they offering? We want to know these things. So, like I mentioned earlier, you parents will have to tell us. We can't be everywhere at the same time. The ones who have information, I will provide them. It's upon you as well to do the same.
They want our politics. We're not talking
Yeah, this
politics
is
on the one yet.
vote of politics.
Yeah, they want our politics. I tell you, hard to fear so.
0777 105 100 0555 105 100, and you will certainly be live on the Morning Breeze on ABC Radio 105.7. We'll have a caller on the line. Caller here, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's hear you. You have a feedback there in the background. I don't know what is sounding. Hello?
I think
Well, it seems like the person is not ready yet. Let me take another caller on the line. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. It's good to have you on. Thanks for joining us. What is your name, sir?
Great. Thank you very much for this program. I also want to know whether they can charge for transcript to move from one school to other, because they are charging me $20 to them another transcript to transfer from one school to another. I
Yeah.
want
Yeah,
to know
schools
whether
are charging for
that's
transcript.
Yes.
You have to pay.
No.
Yeah, it
for
can be in a
transcript.
graduation fee.
Come again?
It's in a graduation fee. But
No. Transcript.
transcript.
To leave from one school to another.
One
Yeah.
school to another. They are charging me $20 to get the transcript and letter out of some of the school.
Oh yes. You can pay for
No,
that.
but wait now.
Okay, thank you very much. This is Lucky J.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Lucky
Yes,
J.
you can pay for that too. Jeffan, transcript.
Yes,
You
I
can
know
pay for
that.
transcript.
Yes.
You can pay for that.
$20.
Let's take another
It's also
caller.
exorbitant though.
Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. You have to change your position. It seems like you are not in a better position. This caller wants to actually participate, but it's difficult. Maybe you can change your position and call us back. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers to call and be live on the Morning Breeze. Caller here, good morning.
Good morning, dear.
How are you? Thanks for joining us, ma'am.
I want to search think you are say. Well, now it's for the school my children were attending according from David Moore.
Okay.
All right.
Now they raise the school fee, the uniform. Now the uniform are $14.
How much for the uniform?
So I don't have that amount to pay. So for now, I want to change my children's school to a government school because I don't have an amount for money to pay. I have two of them in the school there. If I have to pay $100 for uniform, I have for the school fee.
You want to call the school name?
So, yes, it's something for
Which school are you talking about? What's the name of the school you're talking about?
Laboration.
Huh?
Laboration.
Laboration.
Where is it located?
Where is it located?
Okay.
All right. Thank
All
you. Let's take another caller on the line. This person is in progress. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
We're calling from Naboko.
Go ahead.
Point this morning, I've been following, and this one actually touched my heart a lot. I think a few months ago, I heard the answer Sony talking about private school fee, $100 in senior high, $100 and other 50, 75. And I saw that he had reconsidered the President Poku Ajana plan with the strategy in terms of education. But I'm almost surprised hearing that yes, every paying up to 300. I think the president got to do something about that because after so this is not the first time since he was appointed, he has been totally against the Poku Ajana in terms of education. So we asking the president to see as to whether there can be a redress in his appointment towards our education system because Labrador, the young people need to be educated.
Right.
The schools that are in Labrador are the schools that will build the futures for Labrador. It's not outside countries.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I
you.
have to do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very kindly for your participation. Let's do this line. Take another caller. Good morning. Well, we're doing great here. And how are you as well?
Yeah. I'm Ricky Flomo calling from Broadway to be precise, Kokonisha.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Flomo.
The issue about, school fee, that is not the topic now we need to be discussing because the old people have discussed this in how school fees should be reduced. And all the color that will call you, personally, who is across the open, all the schools have raised up their school fees. Anybody call you, they will not tell you that a school have reduced their school fee. That's true. And the point is that why these people are doing this is that the folk at the Ministry of Education, they cannot enforce this kind of law on the people. They cannot penalize these people. Why? Because they get their own school too. And they're raising the same price. But it becomes so difficult for we, the parents. As I speak now, where my children are going, the school fees, they are going to from 75 almost to 100% increasement. So where are we? So I mean, a good idea of flat meeting or let people listen. If people have me to do what they want to do, so if people and not people come out.
Okay. Thank you. Let's stay with this line. Take another caller in progress. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Well, we're doing great here. Thanks for joining us. What is your name, sir?
Okay, I'm young Christian. I call from Opokawa this morning.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
See, my brother, let me say thanks for the show this morning. And this thing we have been staying here from the time from 2018 up to today. Every year when school were open, people would talk they want over and over. And you see the main reason why people don't listen to others is because of the Ministry of Education. If the Ministry of Education were doing the right thing to his school, other people will listen. But you cannot be the head and then you're first to go against the people. So if you go against the people, what you expect the private schools to do or other schools to do? How can you go to school and you buying stuff, you buying everything there? I think the only thing that left now is just need for them to finish you and stamp on the clothes.
To do what?
But seriously, stamp the shoe and stamp the other clothes to be buying it there. That make the body more expensive.
You guys laughing this morning. Okay, my brother.
You know, the president is trying to be best on the education, about the Minister of Education, and he's not doing the best. And the president keep looking at him doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, we'll talk about that more on tomorrow. Trust us, we'll do that. We'll read it class by class and inform all of you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh man, you can do this to us. The
Please
feedback
walk
is so
away.
terrible. Walk away, please.
Yeah. You getting me now?
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Yeah, myself calling Ralphie Highway.
All right, myself.
Just enjoying you guys in studio there this morning. I appreciate you because the people they really want to kill us. Mostly we are having 4 children. Yeah, and everything they will just leave it on the government. We ourselves are corrupt. Most especially for the schools, the proprietors of the various schools. Can you imagine K2 graduation on their one time I have to pay $80 US.
Imagine that.
Imagine that and what else they get. And I have been teach I taught before in that discussion. Diploma alone we can pay $15, sometimes $10. The least we can pay to prepare diploma. They are not talking about the software. Why about the software? Nothing else. The people they just exploiting us. Seriously.
Okay.
And I enjoying your studio this morning on the Ralphie Highway. It's very serious here when it comes to school business. I just enjoy this morning. How we are spoiling ourselves for one another.
No.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you very kindly.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's take another caller in progress. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Don Tito. Good morning, and the rest of the crew, J5 and Jeffrey. What's up, guys?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, brother.
Yeah, you know, it is so pathetic that when we were in school, when our parents are paying just $5,000 to $6,000 for a whole school year, we were then complaining. And then, so our time was like much better. Now, this is the situation we have today. People are overcharging because, like, for instance, Dr. Ansel Sony, right? It's a conflict of interest. The man has his own private institution. How will he push the pro agenda? Because if all the pro agenda tells him to make school fee affordable, he will not be making profit. So it's a conflict of interest. I think that President Weah needs to see a means to get this guy changed to help it. Because just imagine kids community who was like self-sustained, going to school. Your graduation fee is $150. How can this guy have it? Even to get it, they imagine like a public school charging somebody $150 for graduation.
Exactly,
right?
Martin.
How would that man, you telling the man to go and steal or bag around, and that times are high, who will help him? So it is a need to really see and push this.
Okay.
Because on one end, President, we are one thing. On another end, they are confusing us.
Okay, Martin.
Thank you, Martin Fagan.
Thank you. Gentlemen, the lines. Another caller is here. Let me take this person. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know why when this person call every time is good morning. I think you need to shift from where you are, change your position and call us back. Maybe you are at a point where the network is a problem. So just move from where you are. Try again. Let's see. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my name is Prince Parker calling from Waterside.
You say what, Prince Parker?
Yeah, Prince Parker calling from Waterside.
All right, go ahead, Parker. Mr. Parker, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know something from you. I want to know school opening before election will be after election, before school open.
I mean, schools are about to open.
Schools are about to open.
You say about schools are already open.
Yeah.
But
The
one
12th
another,
graders are
they
in
will have
school
a break.
already.
They will have a break, in between.
Because of the elections. But the 12th graders are in school already.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Prince Sparkle.
We have to go, gentlemen. We'll do more of this tomorrow, folks. Like we told you, we'll compare schools information sheet here on this radio.
Well, we get it in our hand.
Yeah, we're talking.
When we're talking it, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So my name is Anthony Jeffan. Well, it's a pleasure. It has been a very great conversation. Our intent on this radio, as you may know, we strive for peace and harmony. And so our intent is to help fix Liberia through our broadcast. We are going to fix Liberia together with you out there. We want to face Liberia and make it better, no matter who is involved, who is standing before the growth and development of Liberia. We are going to use our broadcast to discourage you to move away so that Liberia can grow. Until we talk to you again,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.